everyone, and welcome to my channel. Why not NotsoGlamPam? If this is your first time here, hi, welcome. And if this is not your first time here, well, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about how to ask for things from other people and how to say no, which I know a lot of people have a problem with, me included. Now there are some factors that you need to consider before asking for what you want and or saying no. The first one is, what is your priority? Is it your self-respect? Is it respect for the relationship? Or is it the objective of what you want? What are you going to put first? Like, is respect for yourself more important than the object? You just have to kind of figure that out. There is one good way you can think of to remember this, and this is from Marsha Linehan. She is a psychologist or psychiatrist that wrote the book on DBT, and I'm kind of working from that book. I went through the course. It's a year-long course, so I do know what I'm talking about, and I have used these techniques in my everyday life, and I gotta tell you, they work. They really do. The first thing you're gonna want to do is describe the situation. The normal attention span, or I should say the average attention span of a person, is about 7 seconds. So you have about 7 seconds to get in there and describe everything. You just kind of want to set the stage, you know what I mean? And just stick to the facts. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is express. Use I phrases. And you express your feelings and your opinions about the situation, and don't ever assume that the other person knows how you feel. Okay, and use phrases like I want, not you should, and I don't want, or as opposed to you shouldn't. Okay, and the next thing that you should do is assert yourself, but do not demand. Assert yourself by asking for what you want or saying no clearly. Remember that no one can read your mind. And do not assume others will figure out what you want. Okay, and the last thing you should do is reinforce, kind of reward the person, so to speak, by explaining the positive effects of getting what you want or what you need. Like, if you do this for me, you'll get, or if you do this for me, I will do this for you. Okay, so those are all the steps to do as you're writing them down and kind of practicing them. You should try to either practice them on somebody or just kind of do like a voice recording and kind of listen back just to kind of see how it sounds. And if I keep looking down, I'm sorry, but I have like these little cards here that I'm reading off of, and a book right here in front of me too. And it's on the delivery. When you're delivering this problem, so to speak, or whatever, asking for what you want, be mindful. You know, keep your eye on the prize. Just stay focused and be a broken record. Don't give control to the other person. Keep control and ignore any attacks that they might have for you. Now, keep in mind that this is intended for asking, you know, not for like a piece of candy or anything. This is like major things. Start by asking for smaller things, and until you can just kind of keep it in your head, then it's going to be easier to remember how to do this. Appear confident. That is probably one of the most important things that you should remember when doing one of these, because if you appear confident, it's on. You know, people look at you differently when you appear confident. And don't whisper what you want, or just retreat or stare at the floor. Just be confident and ask. Or if somebody's asking for something and you want to say no, then don't say, well, maybe. Just stick to your guns. Okay, so the last thing is to negotiate, and that is be willing to give to get. Offer or ask for other solutions to the problem. Kind of turn the tables, you know, and ask them if they have any other solutions reduce your requests. Like, don't keep asking. The more you ask, the more they're gonna say no. You know, just like a 2-year-old. Can I? No, whatever. And go ahead and say no if you have to, but try to offer other solutions to their problem. If you can't do it, well, here, maybe this person can, or maybe you should try something different. When should you do, it's called the Dear Man, and when should you do it? It's when you're at an impasse and you don't know what else to do. Go ahead and write these out, and just practice. Okay, and the next one is, like I said before, the priorities. Now, if you want to keep the priority of your relationship good, then go by these steps. Okay, so when the relationship is the priority here, if you want to keep a good relationship with the person that you're asking, keep these in mind. First of all, be gentle, be nice and respectful. Don't attack, don't threaten, don't judge, and no sneering. You know, don't be disrespectful. And the way you should act is interested. Listen and at least appear interested in the other person. Listen to their point of view and be sensitive to the person's wish. And don't make fun of them, or don't laugh at them. Laugh only if they laugh. Just, you know, I mean, I guess what any respectful person would do. Just be respectful and act or be interested in them. Okay, and now the next thing you should do is validate. Focus on the other person. You know, validate with words and actions. Show that you understand where the other person is coming from. You know, if somebody is asking something from you, say, I realize how hard this might be for you. Or if you're asking for something from somebody, then say, I see that you are busy. Can we talk about something at another time? Okay, the last thing in the relationship aspect of it is use an easy manner. Use a little humor. Smile. If they laugh, then laugh. Use a soft shell over a hard shell, and just leave your attitude at the door. You know, and those are the steps for trying to keep the relationship good. You know, whether it be your mom or your dad or your kids, your spouse, your boss, you know, you're going to want to keep that relationship good. Okay, and if your goal in this is to keep your own self-respect, then here are the steps to do that. The first thing is to be fair. Use and not but. The golden rule, do unto others as you would do unto yourself, or you would have done unto you. And check the facts. That's really important. Always check the facts when you're talking to somebody or asking for something. And do not apologize. Apologizing will actually ruin a relationship if it is done too much. You know, no apologizing for being alive or making a request at all. No apologies for having an opinion or a disagreement. No looking ashamed with your eyes and your head down and your body slumped. And no invalidating the valid. Apologizing is meaning that you did something wrong. And if you're just asking for something, or if you're saying no, you're not doing anything wrong. The next one is stick to your values. Stick to your values. Stick to your own values. Don't sell your values. I can't say values. Don't sell out your values or integrity for reasons that aren't very important. Be clear on what you believe is the moral or the valued way of thinking and acting, and just stick to your guns. Do be a broken record if you have to. If somebody keeps asking you, just no. Just be a broken record. I cannot. Okay, and the last one is just be truthful. Don't lie. Don't act helpless. Don't over-exaggerate. There might be a time in certain situations that you might have to tell a little white lie, but only if you have to. Otherwise, no good. So to recap everything that we just went over on how to get what you want or how to say no effectively, just remember to describe, express, assert, and reinforce. While you're doing that, stay mindful, appear confident, and also be able to negotiate. When it is the objective is for the relationship, just remember to be gentle, act interested, make sure that you validate them, and just use an easy manner about it. And when it is your own self-respect, then just be fair, no apologies, stick to your values, and be truthful. So that is going to be it for Why Not Ease Your Mind, the second installment in this series. I hope that you got something out of it. I know that it has helped me quite a bit when I went through it. If you have any questions or any comments about it, please leave them in the description below, box below. Sorry, I can't talk today for some reason. I will be working on another installment for the series, and if you've made it this far, could you please in the comments below tell me, would you rather have me teach you how to cope ahead, or check the facts, or do pros and cons? Leave that in the comments below so I can work on that, and I will get that up to you as soon as I can. Again, please hit subscribe if you want to see more of me or the series or whatever else I do, and hit the like button if you like this series. Let me know, and comment below anything you want. I would appreciate that. Bye. Thank you.